Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Should we give me the spirit to do the lesson on today? Lord willing, it feeds you lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi. I want to also give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us his 100% truth, according to the spirits to be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth in sincerity. And peace and blessing to your hopeful believers out there, which are also a part of the elect. To you, I say shalom. And once again, I want to say call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Chakwadash. You're giving the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord willing to feed you lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Now we got a video to the power spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi. And as you see, Lord willing, I can get it on the screen, but as you see, you got big bro Yahawashi on the screen, man. And we are coming into the times where Yahawashi is going to instill certain men, specifically of the elect, with spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? He's going to instill certain men of the elect with spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? And that could come in many different forms. We actually have spiritual power now. You know what I'm saying? Where we could sing curses amongst people and Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi hears our prayers. The angels ministering unto us and all type of things like that. But it's going to be shown heavy, the power of righteousness through Yahawashi's men. I'm going to read this. This is John. Salakia. It just be acting funny. Let me read up a little bit. This is John chapter 14, we just get the point, verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, which is the Lord's elect, the remnant that was chosen before the foundation of the earth, the house of David, he, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. You know what I'm saying? I read that again. Verily I say unto you, he that believeth on me, so you believe upon Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, you believe upon his rank. You know what I'm saying? The works that I do shall he do also. Yahawashi already said, he that believeth upon me, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living waters. That's his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding being poured out of us when we go out there and teach on the highways and byways and make sit downs and make videos like this. You know what I'm saying? And live streams and stuff like that. Even when we just probably speaking amongst the brethren and just give brothers comforting words, because it is not us that speaketh. Actually, let me jump it. It says it. It says believers. I'm going to jump to verse 10. It says believers that not I am in the Father and the Father in me. The word I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father dwelleth in me. He doeth the works. Exactly. So it's, you know what I'm saying? The Lord put the spirit upon us. We speaking. And it's really Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi speaking. You know what I'm saying? But back to that point, verse 12. Verily I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works. And Yahawashi did so many works in the name of the Father. You know what I'm saying? To glorify the names Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, he did so many works. Like the Lord constantly speaks about his names, for his name's sake. For the Lord's name's sake, he's going to instill us with spiritual powers, not for our sake, for his name's sake, so his name could be back glorified. What it say? Same reason how I raised up Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that, actually. Let me see. It's like my bad. Yep, this is Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up. These are words of Yahweh Bashmashah. You know what I'm saying? That's what the scriptures are pretty much. It says, for the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be cleared throughout all the earth. Exactly. So the Yahweh Bashmashah raised up Pharaoh for his name's sake. It says, and that my name might be cleared throughout all the earth. And that's what happened. People knew when the Lord had, they delivered the Israelites from Egypt. People knew. When you read about it, you can read about it in Joshua. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times in Joshua, especially in the beginning chapter when they was spies and he sent them onto the, I can't think of them, but I can't think of the actual people, but I think it was Jethro, if I'm not mistaken. I think they went on to Jethro. Slack, don't quote me on that, but the first little city they went on to, they had found that the Israelites was in the area, well, not in the area, in their kingdom or little city, and they was scared. Why? Because it said they were scared because they knew that Yahweh Bashmashah was with them. They wasn't scared of Israel because it was Israel. They were scared of Israel because of how the Lord exalted his namesake, but he used the Israelites to do it. But he exalted his namesake. You know what I'm saying? So same as how he raised up Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? Same as how he raising up Babylon the Great also to become the hammer of the earth so he could glorify his name. That's why Yahweh is going to instill it with spiritual powers to glorify the names Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. It says, believest thou? Oh, now let me jump down. Verily I say unto you, he that believeth in me, the works that I do shall he do also. And greater works that these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And Yahawashi had these many works throughout the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Many. In other words, you could think about it, he had knowledge over the elements. He had knowledge over Yahawashi was the embodiment of wisdom. And when you have wisdom, you have the knowledge of the elements. He had complete knowledge on the elements. For him to make water into wine, to make a blind man not blind no more, to talk to the wind and tell the wind to stop, all types of things, man. Casting out demons, all those things. And he instilled those same type of spiritual powers onto his disciples, his 12 disciples, man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they believed upon him. It says, I'm going to keep going. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that's why we say Yahweh Bahashim, in the name, Bahashim. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Exactly. Exactly, man. If you ask anything in my name, I will do. And it's coming in faith. James speak about that. James 1. Ask with nothing wavering. If a man wavers, you know what I'm saying, think that he should receive nothing. You know? So we're in the time where Yahawashi is finna instill spiritual powers into his elect. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be shown. That's why scripture say they should be willing in the day of our power. When people start seeing us do miracles and all that through the power spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Lord will be at that number. When they start seeing us do miracles and stuff like that, they're going to be willing. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be willing. Now, you was going to have the bug out, niggas. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's you doing it in Satan. Because you had the Sadducees and Pharisees back then that said that Yahawashi was casting out demons and Beelzebub. Yahawashi went on to say, how can two walk together at least ye be agreed? You know what I'm saying? No, actually, he said, a house divided against itself cannot stand. So he was saying, how the hell am I casting out a demon if I'm a demon? If I'm getting my source of power from a demon? It doesn't make sense. The demons are on the same accord to do the left-hand will of Yahweh Bahashim. The right-hand angels are on the same accord. The angels are on the same accord on the right-hand side to do the will of Yahweh Bahashim. I want to get this. This Isaiah 40. Because Yahawashi, just to throw this in there, Yahawashi did so many miracles a book can't even hold. And the reason he said we're going to do greater miracles than he did, because you got to think about it. If this is the time never seen before, it's going to be judgments never seen before. There's going to be miracles never seen before. You know what I'm saying? We're in the worst time. We're in the worst time upon the planet Earth. We're coming to the climax of the worst time upon the planet Earth, man. Daniel 12 speaks about that. Jeremiah 30:7 says that. Never seen by a nation. At last for that day is great. We coming into the greatest time upon this earth. And the Lord's going to give men powers, you know what I'm saying? It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? A false balance is abomination. It's a balance. The Lord going to have these miracles, these judgments never heard of. He's going to have miracles never heard of. You know what I'm saying? And those are going to cause you to do greater miracles than Yahawashi. Do that mean that we're going to be greater than Yahawashi? No. No. It don't mean that. It just mean in that time period, we're going to have to provide. So, we're going to have to do miracles that Yahawashi didn't have to do. Who knows? Just give an example. I don't know. Yahawashi probably did fly back then. But if he didn't fly, it's probably because he didn't have to fly back then. The Greeks and the Romans probably didn't have no technology where they had airplanes and stuff like that. Or jets that got miniguns on them. But Esau, you know what I'm saying? This revival of the Roman Empire, this dude is duped up. So we're going to need to be able to fly. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing it out there. But this is Isaiah chapter 40. Actually, I want to get Isaiah 41. This is Isaiah 41. It's it's Isaiah 41. This is Isaiah 41. I want to get verse 14. It says, fear not thy worm Jacob. Exactly. Yahawashi is going to be the one instilling us with his wisdom. Well, he had instilled with wisdom and understanding. He's going to be one instilling us with the spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? He's going to turn up that understanding in us. You know what I'm saying? He's going to turn it up to where we're going to perform spiritual powers. Yahawashi is going to do that. Not us. He's going to do that to glorify who? Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi. It says, fear not thy worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, said the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thrust the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Exactly. Lord's going to make us a new sharp threshing instrument, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we come off them chariots. You know what I'm saying? Because this is mainly speaking about when you come off the chariots. That's when we're going to beat the mountains. The mountains going into the governments. That's when we're going to beat the governments into submission and all that. When we come off the chariots. Before that, we're not going to be beating the mountains and that. We're just going to be giving spiritual powers. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help preserve us through the time of Jacob troubles. But after that, after we get beamed up, then Yahawashi has his crowning ceremony of crowning 144,000, and he sent us back down there to go on that conquest. Boy, say, the Lord, he going to make us a new sharp threshing instrument. Actually, I want to jump down. Actually, no. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Now let me go to Isaiah 40. This is Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40 and 28. I'm going to start at verse 28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard the everlasting power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, Yahweh, because it's in all caps, Lord, Yahweh. But we always say the Father name. We always say the Father name for the Son name, Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. So think about that. You got somebody on your side that is not bound by the law of physics that Esau has created. He's not bound by nothing. He has no limit. He's omnipotent. While you got these other idols out here, they're bound. They was all once men on the earth. Buddha, all these idolatry, these pagan gods, they were just men on the earth. You know what I'm saying? It says he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increases the strength. And he's going into his elect. Because the elect is the only ones that like Yahawashi said, he that has no need of the physician. He that is not sick has no need of the physician. The only ones that know they're faint, that they're weak, that they're a worm, that they need the physician is the elect. So he's going to give them. He gives power to the faint. He's going to give the power to them. You know what I'm saying? Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. What you see, man, because Esau is working the dog shit out of us, and the young man is moving out here bad. That's why Zephaniah 1 goes to how he helped forward our affliction, how he was so displeased with the heathen for that. You know what I'm saying? But it says, but they that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Awashai. And I want to get this. Before we finish that, I want to get this Sirach. I want to get Sirach 2. I want to get Sirach 2. Because it says, I'm going to read that. Now let's read that again. Where is it at? It says, but they that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Awashai. The ones that wait upon Yahweh Bahasham Awashai. This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes, chapter 2. And I started verse 6. Believe in him, Yahweh Bahasham Awashai, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Awashai, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. It kind of makes you think about when Moses, and I think it was Moses, but I think it's in Exodus, speaks about how stand still and let Yahweh Bahasham Awashai show us our salvation. And you got other scriptures that say, wait until I rise up to the prey. You know what I'm saying? So if you fear Yahweh Bahasham Awashai, you're going to be obedient to his commands. And the result of you being obedient to his commands, like it says, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest you fall. So if you don't fear Yahweh Bahasham, because fear is a key component. Fear is the beginning of wisdom. And Lord said he loves none but those that fear, because the ones that fear him was going to hold him at reverence, and they're going to follow the commands of Yahweh Bahasham Awashai. And by them doing that, let me go back to Isaiah. It says, but they that wait upon the Lord, the ones that's going to wait upon the Lord, the ones that fear him, shall renew their strength. So you know it's talking about the elect. The elect is the only ones that fear Yahweh Bahasham Awashai. They're the only ones that was given the spirit. Well, it's like not the spirit of fear, but they was the only ones given the wisdom not to understand it, to have a healthy fear. You know what I'm saying? Why these niggas in the world got the spirit of fear, the Lord has given us a healthy fear. Well, we don't fear nothing else but Yahweh Bahasham Awashai. And that fear promotes obedience, promotes us to serve Yahweh Bahasham Awashai to the best of our ability. It says, but they that wait upon the Lord, the ones that fear him, shall renew their strength. So he's going to renew their strength. They shall mount up with with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. Boy, say, running and not being weary, man, you just be walking and you get tired. It says they shall run and not be weary. And it says they shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint, man. In other words, we're gonna be doing what's the word? We're gonna be doing things never seen upon others. There's never been, well, actually in the time of Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be flying like eagles. That don't mean we're gonna have bird wings come out our back and we're gonna start flying. No, what eagles do, they fly. Then I like how they use the eagle, because the eagle is the highest flying bird. So we're gonna be swift. We're gonna be flying, but it's gonna be a different level of flying. It ain't gonna be like, oh, fly. I could have said you mount up like a hawk, but it said an eagle. The eagle is the highest flying bird. That mean that the highest. That mean that the Lord gonna get, when we fly, it's gonna be on a whole nother level. Film dodging stuff, you know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. That's why Jake gravitates towards those spiritual power movies, or what you could call power movies. The Marvel comics, the DC comics, Chronicles, and so on and so forth. You can name some more. But this is all going to be through Yahweh Bahasham Awashai. Us having faith upon Yahawashi. Because it go back to that John. He that believes upon me, the works I should do, he should do in greater. He that believes upon me. You know what I'm saying? Now let me get this. And these are just scriptures. They just go into the fact of the Lord is going to do that. He's going to give you the strength. He's going to give us the strength, the powers, the knowledge to tread over the heathen. And it's not for us. It's for his name's sake. It's for Yahweh Bahasham Awashai to get his glory, man. This is Isaiah 59:19. It's just like a woman. Because the Lord said he likened us into a calm and delicate woman. It's just like a woman. When a woman goes do all this stuff, like let's say she cleans the house up and she makes the house look real nice and all that, who gets all the credit? The man. The man gets all the credit. They don't come in and be like, dang, yo, woman, you had a great. They be like, dang, okay, I see you, bro. The man gets all the credit. Us being that woman of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, we doing these things so Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? He gets all the credit. So he could be glorified, not us, man. It's Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west and his glory from the rising of the sun. How that's going to happen? When he be giving us some spiritual powers. The elect is scattered around the four corners of the earth. The elect is scattered around the four corners of the earth, man. So them it's like in them sanctuaries, the Lord gonna be giving some men in those sanctuaries spiritual power, just like the time of Acts. You know what I'm saying? The Acts of the prophet, when they did spiritual powers. It's gonna be doing that, and they're gonna be fearing because we're gonna do it in the name Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi. Says, in his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So first of all, you got to have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. And Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi is going to turn up that spirit in you. And it's going to lift up a standard against them niggas. Them niggas Esau. When Esau come in, kick down your door like martial law or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Some like, you know, you never know. Some brothers might be sneaky with it. They might just be walking around in a FEMA camp. And they just be like, they just chilling. Nigga touch their ass, they turn flaming hot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga hand melt and then they killed it. You know what I'm saying? Some people be on ease. Some people gonna probably be chill with it. Some people gonna be going crazy with it. Bottom line, and you know Jake, we the salt of the earth. So Jake gonna be going crazy with it too. But it's all at the end of the day to glorify Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, because that's who it's coming from. It's not coming from us. A worm can't protect itself, but if somebody protects the worm, that worm in good case. So yeah, man, Lord will, this is edifying through the power and spirit. It's like through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, man. Yahweh, we are coming into the times of victory, man. Actually, I want to read, before I end it up, I want to read these two scriptures that came to mind. I want to read this. This is Psalm 91. And I'm going to start at 9. And I want to jump down. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Exactly. You dedicated your life to serving Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi. When you live somewhere, you dedicate. You live there. You don't know nothing else but that. That's your habitation. Because it has made the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, which is my refuge, so a place of protection, even the Most High, thy habitation. So you didn't lean upon Esau, you lean upon Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi. And Scripture speak about that in Isaiah 36:6. If you should lean upon his broken staff of Egypt, it should go into your hand and pierce it. So the result of you leaning upon Esau, Edom, and his system, eventually you're going to become his cattle. Or you're going to take his digital all. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall say, as a matter of fact, I want to jump up right quick. It says, verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side, but it shall not come nigh thee. Come on now. You got 1,000, 10,000. Come on. Falling at your side, but it ain't gonna touch you. That's spiritual powers. Come on. Come on. If there's a plague going on in Babylon the Great, niggas dying, because it's gonna be plagues, pestilence, things for the evildoers. It's going to be coming upon Babylon the Great, but all these people dying on your left and right, right and left, front and back, back and front. But it ain't coming nigh thee. It ain't coming to you. That's that one thing that's going to put you in your rightful order as being, the man being over the woman, because the woman ain't going to think they don't need a man. Like the scripture say, I should make a man more precious than fine gold, even to go to winter Ophir. A man, you're going to be looked at as precious. And he said a man, a hiding place from the wind. See, I was finna end it off, a spirit that kicked up. I want to jump down though. It says, for he shall give, I'm gonna read that verse 9 now. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my habitation, which is my refuge, place of protection, he, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Evil meaning bad times and no plagues. Psalms 33 speaks about the Lord said, he said, my eyes are upon those that fear me. Going back to that Sirach 2, those that fear Yahweh Bashem Shai. I want to read it again. Let's go back to it. Going back to that Sirach. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. So you fear Yahweh Bashem Shai. He said, my eyes upon those that fear him, because they're going to be in order, they're going to wait for his mercy, to keep them alive in famine, and to deliver their souls from death. Come on now. And the Lord's going to do that in so many different fashions. It's unfathomable. You know what I'm saying? We can only speak so much according to the scriptures, but when it happens, we're going to be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Lost for words. Same reason how there's going to be judgments happening that you can't even utter. There's going to be spiritual powers. There's going to be men getting spiritual powers and doing things that we're not going to be able to utter too. You know what I'm saying? It says, for he should give angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Yeah, he said he's going to give the angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands. So protection, something's in your hands, you protect it. They always got that little picture of Yahweh Bashem Shai hands out and somebody in his hands. Why? Because if you're in the hands of the Lord to be protected, can't nobody get you. Because there's a son that's in the hand of the Lord to get destroyed. Everybody's in the hand of the Lord, whether you're in the hand of the Lord to receive salvation or you're in the hand of the Lord to get destroyed. So they should bear up their hand, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. And the stone is just symbolic for getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The angel's going to pretty much be in other words, kind of like babysitting you, watching over you. I wanted to get another one. I wanted to get shit. Okay, Hebrews 1 and 14. This Hebrews 1 and 14 says, are they not all ministering spirits? Let me go back. Hebrews 1 and 13 said, but to which of the angels said he at any time, sit on my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool? And we know that's spoken unto Yahawashi. It says, are not all ministering spirits set forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation? And that's talking about the angels. They're going to be ministering unto the elect who are heirs of salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pull this last scripture that's going to some spiritual powers, and that's going to be the ones that believe upon Yahweh Bahashim Shai. He that believeth upon me, like I said in John. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 30. It says, how should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except their rock had sold them and the Lord had shut them up? That's not the one I was looking for. It was the one in Joshua. Yeah, okay. It's Joshua 23 and 10. One man of you shall chase 1,000, for the Lord your power, Yahweh Bashem Shai. It is that fighteth for you, as he hath promised you. What did Yahweh say? It's not me that doeth, but Yahweh. So it's going to be the same thing for the ones serving Yahweh Bashem Shai. Those men that get spiritual powers, the Lord's going to be fighting for us. We're not going to be fighting. King David said that. I trust not in my bow. The Lord teaches my hands to war. He teach David how to fight. David didn't know how to fight. I mean, he probably practiced and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But we saying like the Lord is going to put that spirit upon him and if it weren't for the Lord putting that spirit upon him, he wouldn't know how to do martial arts mixed with Muay Thai, mixed with boxing and all types of fighting styles. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Lord fighting the fight for you. Going back to he that believe upon Yahawashi, the works I should do, he should do greater. Because you believe upon Yahawashi, you fear Yahawashi, your faith is upon Yahawashi. He's going to preserve you by giving you spiritual powers, teach your hands to war. Angels going to be ministering unto you, all types of things, man. So yeah, Lord, with this is edifying through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. Feeds you lemon chiefs of Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits to be Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi. And to y'all, say shalom, man. Victory is coming. And if you keep enduring, man, Lord will be a part of the elect. Keep enduring, man. You can be a part of that number, man. To y'all, I'm going to say shalom.